Sit quietly for a moment. You do not need a special cushion or a silent room. You can be right where you are. Just let your body be still. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Feel the weight of your body on the floor. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Take one slow, gentle breath in, then let it go. Take another. Look out a nearby window, or simply gaze at the space in front of you. Notice one small, simple thing: a crack in the pavement, a leaf trembling on a branch, a soft, distant cloud drifting across the sky. In this space of quiet stillness, allow a simple question to arise in your heart without any pressure to find an answer. Just let it be there. What is love? In our world, the word love is used in so many ways. We talk about loving a new pair of shoes, loving a song, loving a beautiful sunset. We also use it to describe the powerful, sometimes overwhelming feelings we have for our family, for our friends, for our partners. This kind of love is often a mixture of joy, intense connection, desire, and sometimes even fear of loss. It can feel like a storm in the heart, full of energy and passion. This is one valid and beautiful experience of love, but Tibetan Buddhism invites us to look at love from a different angle, with a different kind of light. It offers a path to a love that is vast, steady, deeply rooted. In the view of Tibetan Buddhism, love is not just a feeling that comes and goes like the weather. It is seen as a quality of the heart and a dedicated, intentional action. It is a love that is gentle, like the first light of dawn. It is clear, like the water of a mountain spring. It is profoundly kind. But this kindness is not weak or sentimental. It is paired with a deep and penetrating wisdom. This love understands that all beings, without a single exception, share the same fundamental wish: to be happy, to be free from suffering. It is this shared, universal wish that forms the very foundation of this path. This perspective shifts love from a noun, something we have or fall into, to a verb, something we actively cultivate and practice. It is less about finding the right person or situation to make us feel loved, and more about becoming a source of love ourselves. It is a journey inward to find the boundless wellspring of kindness that already exists within our own hearts. It is a quiet practice, quiet, steady, and sometimes challenging. It is a practice of opening to ourselves, opening to others, opening to the world just as it is. It is a way of being that we can choose, moment by moment, breath by breath, in every corner of our ordinary lives. At the very core of the Tibetan Buddhist path of love, we find a profound and beautiful concept known as bodhicitta, awakening mind, the heart of the enlightened warrior. Bodhicitta is the deep and unwavering wish to awaken, to become fully enlightened, not for our own sake alone, but for the benefit of all living beings. Extending our circle of care to include every single sentient being, without any exceptions. This aspiration is not small or casual. It is a radical reorientation of our entire being. Usually, our lives are organized around our own happiness, comfort, and goals. Bodhicitta invites us to flip this familiar script. It asks us to put the well-being of all others at the center. Our liberation is intertwined with everyone's. This may sound impossibly grand, reserved for saints and masters, yet it begins simply with recognition of our shared humanity and interconnectedness. Everyone, just like us, wants to be safe, loved, and happy, and to avoid pain, fear, and loneliness. Bodhicitta arises from this direct, heartfelt understanding. It is not abstract. It blossoms when we let ourselves connect with the reality of others' lives. Cultivating bodhicitta transforms simple kindness into a powerful path of awakening. Tibetan Buddhism also offers the wisdom of emptiness, shunyata. Emptiness does not mean nothingness. It means nothing exists independently, solid, separate, permanent. A flower depends on soil, sun, rain, and bees. Empty of separateness, full of interdependence. The same is true for people and relationships, always changing, contingent. When we imagine things are fixed, we cling, creating anxiety and possessiveness. Seeing emptiness loosens the grip. Non-attachment is a clear and spacious love. A love without clinging, honoring impermanence and growth. This clear-seeing love is both deeply wise and profoundly kind. One direct and gentle method is loving kindness meditation. Sit comfortably. Breathe. Begin with yourself, because we cannot pour from an empty cup. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. Then extend to a loved one. May you be happy, healthy, safe, and live with ease. Then to a neutral person. Offer the same simple wishes. If you're ready, include someone difficult, recognizing their humanity. May they be free from the suffering behind their actions. Tonglen trains us to meet suffering with courage. On the in-breath, breathe in pain, your own or another's, as a dark smoke. On the out-breath, send relief, peace, well-being, kindness. This is not taking on misfortune, it is heart training that overcomes fear and powerlessness. Begin with yourself, then someone you care for, then strangers, even those you find difficult. Lojong offers short slogans, on-the-spot reminders that shift us from self-centeredness to compassion. Put all the blame on one, inviting radical responsibility for our reactions. Be grateful to everyone, seeing all as teachers. Shift the question, open the heart. The four immeasurables bloom: loving kindness, maitri, compassion, karuna, sympathetic joy, mudita, and equanimity, upeksha. Rejoice in others' happiness, rest in steady, spacious balance. Try a simple week, a wish for a friend, a wish for a neutral person, a moment of Tonglen, one kind act, a wish for a difficult person, deep listening, then reflect.